So we stayed at this site last night. We're about ready to go now. And then today we're driving our longest drive so far to Lone Pine, California, to hopefully catch some nice sun and just camp out there. We're excited to go there, but it's like 9 hours to drive today. All right, nice long day of driving, but we made it. Alabama Hills, we got Lone Pine Peak and Mount Whitney there. Excited to be here, one of my favorite places on the planet. And this is a good place to kind of get ourselves away from people. You know, the only time we need to interact with anybody is when we need to run back into town for supplies, and we have a lot of supplies. So yeah, excited to be here. All right, we slept in a different spot last night, but took the dogs for a walk this morning and found this one. We liked it better. So this is our spot probably for the next few days. Here's our own personal cave. We'll probably have fires right over there. You've got Kat's van, my element. Right now, we are cooking breakfast and coffee and listening to the Shins. We're making hobo packs tonight, which is basically like whatever meats, veggies, sauces you have. You put them in a tinfoil wrap and you put them on the coals of a fire. So we made a fire early so that we'll have coals for our hobo packs. So I threw a secret ingredient into mine, which was an egg. So we went for a walk this morning and ended up finding a spot not too far away that we liked, maybe more than the one with our own personal cave. That one is just right over there. We got this spot, it's got a lot more flat ground, kind of our own little private enclosed space, place for the dogs to kind of laze about. Yeah, oh yeah, and the most important thing, view of Whitney and Lone Pine Peak. Alright, we promised ourselves and each other they're gonna work out today. So I just went for a run. Kat is doing some calisthenics. And yeah, that was so out of shape. It was not a very fun run for me, but I did it. And hopefully earned a shower. Hopefully I'm warm enough for one. Alright, time for the shower that I earned, but I'm not sure I want. Good morning. Well, yeah, it's still morning. We're supposed to have a storm rolling in today, maybe even some snow in the evening. So we just kind of got outside the van and are going to enjoy it while we can. Then probably in the afternoon we're going to head to town, grab a few more supplies, snag some internet, and then come back and hunker down while it's raining. While I was playing ukulele for 20 minutes, Kat was making this. This is her guinea pig run on her face mask. And I don't know, are you gonna make more to send to people?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna make them just for like friends and family. Something to send them so that it alleviates some of that pressure off those masks that medical professionals are lacking at the moment or in desperate need of.
We had gone inside the van and I put the camera out to do a time lapse and now it's snowing. Good morning, another day in Alabama Hills. Snow didn't stick around too long yesterday. As you can see, I've got some still in my car, but pretty much the ground is bare. But it is still quite cold out. Kind of hard to hang out outside when it's this cold. We're gonna go into town and resupply, snag some internet, and yeah, that's it. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, I got balance! Oh. That one not so good. All right, a little bit of an update. We didn't do any filming yesterday. We didn't do much of anything yesterday. Today we got out in my car, we drove around, tried to kind of find some other spots because I get a little bit of service here, but Kat gets none. So we explored pretty much the entirety of Alabama Hills, trying to find a place where we would both get service. Had no luck, so we're sticking around in this spot. We've been making it work so we can continue to do that. Kat just took my car to kind of drive to the end of the road to get some signal. So it's just me and the pups here. And we're kind of alternating between spending time outside and inside. It's like a little breezy and I get a little bit cold. It's not like terribly cold, but every once in a while I come warm up inside. We're both looking forward to warmer weather in a couple days. We're gonna get like some 71, 73 for a few days in a row, and pretty stoked about that, to be able to like hang out outside with the shirt off, whatnot. But yeah, right now it's a little too cold for that. So, as it turns out, this is actually going to be our last day at this campsite. It's funny because we just set up our awning and like kind of decided that this was where we were going to stay long term yesterday after our resupply in town. But we found out today that Alabama Hills is closed for dispersed camping. There were some signs around before that said trailheads, developed campgrounds were closed, but dispersed areas were still open. But found out today that that is not the case. So we're doing our best to respect the rules and the laws that are in place because they're there for our safety and for the safety of those around us. So we just spent like an hour, 2 hours, something like that, in a place where we both get cell phone service, doing some research, kind of figuring out what exactly we wanted to do, and we'll be headed out of here in the morning. Last night at camp, so we got a fire going. We're gonna do hobo packs again with sweet potatoes and green beans, and we're gonna cook some rice and some meat. Hopefully you can hear this because it's quite windy, but we got to our destination for the day. We're halfway between where we were and where we're going. There's quirks, but here we are, and we're just going for a little walk before we probably hunker down in the van because of the wind. Another morning, we're about to head out. Stayed here just the one night because we're headed to our site that we're planning on staying at semi-permanently. We're hoping to find a place that we can exist for a while without getting kicked out like the last place. This is our new spot. We're not sure about this particular spot, but this is kind of the general area we will be staying in for the foreseeable future. I do want to say that what we're doing is neither traveling nor camping. It's not like we're going out and having fun, having a vacation. This is literally our life. So we're doing the best we can with the circumstances we have and the situation we've been given, and so it looks a lot like camping, and we've kind of been forced to travel, being kicked out of some previous spots, but we are doing our best to not do either of those things because they are ill-advised, and we don't want to do things that put ourselves or others in danger.